Hi there, Tyrant here. I just got done watching episode 19 of My Hero Academia, and I'm finally caught up. And this episode was, how to put it? How do I put it? Okay, we'll put it into two spots. One, first half was really intense and really deep. So this episode is a lot of talking, but a lot of story building and character. Well, what based on a lot of character building, and you get, damn it, what's his name? I remembered his name. Todoroki. If I'm right. Okay. Um, you hear his backstory, and it's really, really dark. And you can tell a little bit from his interaction with his not his interaction, but the interaction that you get from All Might and Endeavor, his father. It's like damn. Uh, Seeing, just knowing that um this is part of the world is interesting, and it makes sense too, to be able, because uh genetically speaking you are passing those traits down, and if you can find someone else with similar powers or something to better benefit them is interesting. But this guy took it to a way another level. It just really got intense, and I have a feeling it can get really dark if we probably read the I probably read the manga or something. But damn, hearing his backstory is really good. What really got me was not only that, but also the not the comeback, but the return that Deku had. It was it wasn't as strong as you would think, but it did declare his feelings for what his feelings for him to be number one, and not really um, kind of proving his backstory. It's more of his current feelings about everything, which was also great. Um, just that back and forth. It was really funny too in the beginning when you thought he was the love child. That like threw me off, but just hearing that was really interesting. So we'll probably get more. I can't wait to see that fight when it comes up in next not next week. We got to see Midoriya and fight that other guy. So yeah, the second half. So the second half, you get kind of a little bit of a montage of recreational events. Since this is a sport festival, everyone still gets to show off their powers before the bracket tournament, and and you get little comic things. You got all the girls wearing cheerleader outfits, which was hilarious, and it's fun, uh, but it's when two members of a team decided not to take the chance to go to to the bracket because they felt that they didn't accomplish what they did, which is interesting, and I didn't really understand it until you see at the end of this episode where when Deku when Deku basically uh, goes at him, and I can't remember the guy with the tail, his name, but you see him kind of explain to him that something happened. He can't remember what happened during the entire cavalry battle. So what's happening? So knowing something like that, I want to know what his quirk is. It's really interesting because you see him just kind of freeze and like wonder what happened. Um, So it'll be interesting to see that fight next week. Besides that, this was one of those episodes that I'm glad I finally caught up. There was I'm glad there's nothing too action packed for me, especially since I'm trying to just catch up with everything right now with everything that's happening. So right now this is a perfect staple to next week. So got my setup good. There's a lot more I want to talk about, but those are just my initial thoughts of this episode. So thanks for watching. Until next time.